Hey guys, this is Chris Ownbey. Today we're going to go over your golf fitness travel. So when you're on the road watching the Masters, when you're out watching the Open, or when you just travel with the family, or when you're traveling for work, we got to get that workout in. So a lot of times we go to locations, some have full service facilities, some might just have a treadmill, or if not, I need you to take your trusty rusty band here with you. And also, if you have 5-pound dumbbells, great. If you don't, we'll use body weight today. So the first thing we're going to do is our dynamic stretching. Then we're going to do our weights. And then we're going to do our core today with the bands. And then I'm going to show you how to stretch just using a wall or a static object. So again, our first thing we're going to do is our knees to chest. So let's do our knees to chest. We're going to do about 10 of those on the right and 10 on the left. We're opening up the lower back. Then we're going to do our quad stretch. We're just going to grab the knee and take the knee underneath us. I know you've been traveling, hips are tight, hip flexors tight, lower back's a little tight. Open it up with the quad stretch. Again, 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Let's go to storks. The knee comes behind. This is opening up internal and external hip rotation. Again, taking pressure off the lower back. 10 on the left. And then switch and go 10 on the right. Again, we're opening up internal, external hip rotation, but also we're working proprioception in the down leg. The next one we're going to go is open up your calves and your hands. So from here, put your palms on the ground, put your heels on the ground, take your left leg back, push it back. Take your right foot over left, push it back. Take your left foot over right, push it back. Take your right over left, push it back. Feel a good stretch in your right calf and a good stretch in your left calf. 10 on right, 10 on left. Next, we're going to do our inversions. From here, I just want you to invert. And again, as you know, I advocate the hip goes back and loads the glute. If you're having problems with these, don't go forward on the knee. Let the right hip go back and invert. Load that glute. You feel it in your hamstring and your glute. 10 on right, and of course, 10 on left. So invert. Load the left glute. As you increase your core strength, your transverse abdominals will adduct in, stabilize that pelvis, and you'll have better balance. And again, we're going to turn. Flat rotation. I just want us to go flat, sternum over right, sternum over left, sternum over right, sternum over left, sternum over right, sternum over left. As you know, if you understand flat rotation, this position is this position 31, 33 degrees. So work on that. And then we're going to work on torso turns. Take your sternum over your right, look over left shoulder, see right foot. Take right shoulder, inside right foot. Left shoulder inside, right, inside. Left. So if we're coming up out of our posture, early extension on our backswing, loss of spine angle, this will stop that. Left shoulder over right foot, right shoulder inside right foot. Left shoulder and right and left and right. 10 on right, 10 on left. Let's get to the weights. The weights, if you have your 5-pound dumbbells, great. But we're going to do push-ups, we're going to do kettlebell throws, we're going to do squats, and then we're going to do deadlift, curl, overhead press. So the first one I want us to do is the push-up. So down, again, knees up, chest down, and just do your push-up. If you have weights, use the weights. If you do not have weights, just use the ground. We're going to push up, then you're going to lift and lift. Push up, lift, lift. Push up, lift, lift. Good. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Next we're going to go to is our forequad. So forequad is a deadlift, a curl, an overhead, a down, a curl, and a squat. So we're going to go deadlift, curl, overhead, down, curl, and squat. As you see, my hips move back, knees go behind my feet. So deadlift, curl, overhead, down, curl, and squat. So in real time, deadlift, curl, over, down, curl, squat. Deadlift, curl, overhead, down, curl, squat. 10 of those. Next, we're going to do our kettlebell throw. kettlebell throws, it's going to be the same thing. We're going to grab from the inside. We're just going to lift them up and over. So we're opening up hips, hamstrings, front delt, upper thoracic, and core. So kettlebell throw. If you want to do it independently, do it independent. Really does a good job of opening up our upper thoracic. 10 on right, 10 on left. Next we're going to do is one-legged squats, as you know. So we're going to do our one-legged squat, two-legged squats, hips go back and load. One-legged squat, hips go back and load. So one-legged squat, 10 on right, and one-legged squat, 10 on left. Load the glute. If you feel a little froggy, you can do the one-legged deadlift curl overhead press. So deadlift curl, overhead press. Good. Time to core. Grab your band. The first one we're going to do is we're just going to putt. So that, as you know, a putt, you turn with your torso, but it's also working my right transverse abdominals if you're a left-handed golfer. And a putt, I'm working my left on the left. So we're just going to do it this way for you, for the camera. So just putt, putt. You can see I'm not doing anything with my lower body, my upper thoracic, but I am doing core. So let's go 10 on the right, and again, 10 on the left. Next one, we're going to do our rotation. So from this position, left hand, this is right-handed golfers. Sternum, flip around. I just want you to turn with your torso. You turn with your lumbar, you're flipping in and out. Torso, 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 torso turn, torso. 10 on right, 10 on left. Now we're just going to do a back swing and follow through. Hands are long, so the back swing follow through. Sternum over right, sternum over left. 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 10 times. Time to go to impact. Grab both the bands this time. And from here, 6-iron stance. Once you get the left hand over the right foot, and once you move your hips back. As you know, this is early extension, causing 99% of all mechanical swing faults. Our hips move back, down, and around. Pull it with your lower body, lower body, lower body, lower body. Arms isn't getting it there. My lower body moving 45 degrees back, down, and around, is pulling that club over my right foot. 10 on right, 10 on left. We're going to stretch. You have a wall. Grab the wall, put your hand on the wall, and just sit your hips back. We'll open up the lats. So hands on the wall, move your hips back, open up the lats. Do that, hold for about 3 seconds, and release. It's just your own self-myofascial. And 3 seconds. Now bring your hands close together, and sit back. Feel your lats. Perfect. Next, we're going to open up our back muscles, hands and sternum. This is March hip. Just let you know it's just a hand from the machine. Sternum over right, extend left arm. Now decrease the distance between your arm and the machine. Good. So decrease the distance between the arm and the machine. And decrease the distance between the arm and the machine. Gonna do that 5 times, 3-second holds. Left, and then the right. And the last one is your piriformis, hip flexor, calf, hamstring stretch. So it's a figure 4. That's your left piriformis. That runs and surrounds your sciatica on your left glute. Then this is your hip flexor stretch. Then your calf hamstring stretch. So again, I'm letting my hips fall back. I'm opening up my left piriformis. I'm just falling back. Make sure you have a steady elbow. This is your hip flexor. The hip flexor attaches to your femur. That's what lifts your quad. Tosses to your L2 and 12 on your back. Your knee's going to stay, your upper body's going to stay back. Your knee's going to go over. I'm going to drive my left hip through, and that's opening up my left hip flexor. Then straight right, left calf. So again, piriformis. Hip flexor. Calf hamstring stretch. So that is our golf fitness travel. Enjoy the Open, enjoy the matches, enjoy the weekend, enjoy your travel. See you on your return.